Midnight Bus Horror Story. I used to love riding the late bus home after my evening shifts. There was something oddly comforting about the steady hum of the engine and the way my bus driver, Mr. Harrow, always greeted me with a wide, friendly smile. Maybe that's why I never questioned why I was often the last person left, or why the city lights seemed to blur as we wound down unfamiliar streets. But last Thursday, as I climbed aboard, I caught my own reflection in the curved mirror above his seat, and something in his eyes made my skin crawl. It was as if I saw not just myself, but a shadow flickering behind me, grinning with teeth too sharp to be real. I tried to shake it off, convincing myself I was just tired. We drove in silence, the world outside growing darker, the route twisting away from anything I recognized. My phone had no signal, so I just stared out the window, watching shapes dart between the trees. Mr. Harrow's eyes kept meeting mine in the rearview, his smile growing wider with every glance. I felt trapped, like the rabbit in a cage, but I still couldn't bring myself to say anything. After all, he'd always been kind before. Maybe I was just being paranoid. The bus eventually stopped on a narrow road lined with fog and leafless trees. Mr. Harrow turned around in his seat, his eyes glinting in the dim light. "Time to go home," he said, voice lower than usual. That's when I noticed the seats behind me. Every one of them was occupied by people I'd never seen board. Their faces were pale, eyes hollow, and they stared straight ahead, unmoving. My heart hammered as I realized none of them were breathing. I stumbled back, desperate to escape, but the doors wouldn't budge. Mr. Harrow just kept smiling, his face stretching inhumanly wide. I saw my own terrified reflection in his eyes again, and behind me, the passengers began to rise, reaching out with cold, lifeless hands. That's when I understood, I wasn't just a passenger. I was the next to join them, another lost soul in Mr. Harrow's midnight collection. And as the bus rolled forward, swallowed by the fog, I knew I was never going home.